I came home, an unknown woman opened the door. I went inside the house and saw an unknown kid playing in our house. The strange woman was wearing my dress. My husband Chris sat at the dining table, and the strange lady served him food. I had no idea what was happening. Who is she? Who is this kid? What is this? I asked Chris. Chris told me to get fresh, and he'll explain. Explain now, I shouted. Chris told me that the lady was his friend Phil's wife. Phil was like a brother to Chris. The two friends fought together for the U.S. Army. Apparently, Phil had saved Chris's life many times during those days. And Phil passed away last month, leaving his wife and kids on the streets. Chris invited the widow and the kids in without asking me. But I wasn't mad, as Chris was just being a good friend. But there was something wrong about Phil's widow wife. She didn't look like someone in trouble. She didn't look like a grieving widow. Instead, it felt like she was enjoying life at our home. Sometimes, it felt like she was trying to attract Chris. I told Chris about this. The lady is trying to steal you from me. You're crazy, Chris told me. Soon, the lady started spending her money. Chris was blind, but I could see it. The lady was a spender. She was spending our savings. And Chris was letting her use our money without any limit. I told Chris to do something about it. But Chris thought I was just being jealous and insecure. I was ready to prove Chris wrong. I opened Chris's Facebook account. From there, I found his best friend Phil's Facebook account. The account was inactive for the last 2 months. I was exploring the profile when I found Phil's sister's profile. I sent his sister a message. I'm sorry, I just heard about Phil. My condolences to you and your family. Phil was a good man. His sister was shocked by my messages. She didn't understand my messages and replied, "What are you talking about? Phil is healthy and alive. Who are you?" I chatted for an hour with Phil's sister. Finally, I knew the truth. Phil didn't die. He was alive and working in another country. Apparently, Phil got a new job in another country. His wife refused to go with him. She stayed in the country with their son. Phil's wife was a gold digger and a spender. Phil's salary wasn't enough for her. She knew how Chris owed his life to Phil. That's why she faked her husband's death. To get Chris's sympathy and money. 2 days later, Phil came to our home and exposed his wife. My husband finally believed my words. He apologized to me for not trusting me. We saved ourselves from big trouble before it was too late.